Hello there! Today we are going to be making a video about the top 5 lures to use when you guys are trout fishing. So you guys can hook that big fish. And I'll give you all the tips and secrets to all these little lures I'm going to announce. The first one I want to talk about is the Panther Martin. Little trout will eye this rig and they'll go, "Oh man, that looks so tasty." And Panther Martins are actually one of the best rigs out there today for trout. This is a size 4 Panther Martin. And what you do is you actually cast it in, out in the water, then you reel it back in since it's a spinning lure. And as you can see, it hooks the fish pretty good. And I actually use this a lot when I'm trout fishing, and it works pretty well actually. So the Panther Martin is a must-have for any trout fisherman, and I've heard good results about it with other fishermen too. So the Panther Martin is a must-have for trout fishing. The number 2 lure or bait that I use for trout is Berkeley dough bait. Well, some of my favorites include the power bait, natural scent, glitter, garlic, all. I really like that one. That chartreuse color is really good for trout. And I also like the power bait, orange. I think it's called fluorescent orange trout bait. Original scent is also really good for trout. These two things are. And trout just lunge at these things and they just want to gobble them up in the water. It's so good for them. And yeah, lots of people catch trout in these things pretty often. They're really good trout baits. And these are just two of my favorite colors, but these are actually called dough bait. They come in lots of colors. You roll them in a ball on the hook and cast them out there after getting them wet for a couple seconds, and the fish start biting. What's that the trout's chewing on? It's a Lindy fuzzy grub. Trout love these things. And these Lindy fuzzy grubs, you cast them out there and you bob them kind of along the bottom, and trout actually like these. The Lindy fuzzy grub is a really good bait for trout. It catches a lot of trout. It's one of my personal favorites. And the chartreuse color, the trout really seem to like it. So if you get a Lindy fuzzy grub in a chartreuse color, you're bound to catch some trout. The next one we have is the Atomic Teaser. I think this is from the Power Bait brand. These are called Atomic Teasers, and they come in lots of different colors. The Atomic Teasers, I've actually caught a couple of bass on these as well. So they're not just for trout, but they're for any panfish also. And they're really great. I've caught bluegill and bass on them, and trout seem to like them too. They're actually a really good bait for trout, and you kind of just cast these out there and they'll either sink on the bottom with the weight, or they will go on the top without a weight. And a bobber, you can rig them up with anything. All you need to do is tie them onto your line since they already have a pre-threaded hook in them. And you'll catch yourself a lot of trout with the Atomic Teasers too. So that's one of my favorites. This next one is an oldie but a goodie. It's called the Worm, Hook, and Weight. I know most of you fishermen are like, "Oh, I can't do that anymore. That's not going to work." But actually, trout actually seem to love the worms and the sinker and the bait. You just tie the hook and then you clip the weight above it and put a real worm on there. And actually, I've gotten lots of bites and wonderful catches with trouts with these simple setups. Anybody can do this one. It's the perfect beginner setup for trout. And they seem to like it just as much as any other bait. Yeah, look at them. They love it, people. And if you want to catch a lot of trout, be sure to do this bait. Yeah, yeah. And the last thing I'm going to recommend for you guys to put on any of these lures or anything that I've recommended is the Mike's Extra Strength Lunker Lotion for trout and steelhead. This stuff is really good. It says right here on the cover that fish love it. It's a sticky formula. It stays on longer and increases your strength. It's really good. But in a voice of warning to you, do not put it on lures that have feathers on them, because it'll stick all their feathers together. So don't use it on a Lindy fuzzy grub, but use it on a Panther Martin, like the one I've shown you earlier today, like that. Just none of the stuff with the fuzzy feathers on it because it sticks it together. But yeah, this is a really good topical for any fish. They really like it, and it's sure to catch you some lunkers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my top favorite lures and rigs, and I hope you guys try them out. Please give a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and just have a good day and go out yourselves and catch yourself a big lunker. Where you going, fish?